What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today this is kind of just me asking you guys a couple questions and seeing what you guys want. Those of you who've been with me for a while know that I consider you guys basically my bosses in this business, and I'm just kind of wanting to get some input from you guys so that I can kind of gauge where I want to go for the next 6 months. Give or take. You know, it kind of depends on things, but usually I do things in about 3 to 6 month cycles before I reevaluate and then move on. So what we've done for basically the last 6 months, I guess it started sometime in November. I got partnered with Twitch in July of last year, and then we tried streaming from July till I want to say about September, and then it just got too much, and I took a break. My brother streamed from September to November, didn't have much success with it, and then in November I decided to come back, and we've been streaming since November till now. So last year when we got partnered, we were pulling 400 views on average for a whole week. Now the views kind of dried down, but we were pulling between 300 and 400 views on average. At this point, the stream views are pretty much between about 150 to 250 with occasional spikes to 300 to 350. So we've lost about 30 to 40% of viewership. And some of that's due to, school and things along those lines that's been going on, but there's definitely been a decline. Now it's been coming up a little bit in the past couple weeks. Again, we're in summer again, but things are down a little bit. Also, YouTube is down a little bit, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've been trying to do both at the same time. Those of you guys who only watch my Let's Play channel, you know that unfortunately that channel has been kind of dropping in content because there's only so many hours in the day, and between streaming for 3 to 6 hours a day, then editing the footage and then getting it up on YouTube, plus doing the Minecraft stuff, plus all the stuff that, a lot of you guys are like, well, you only record for like 4 to 5 hours a day. Well, yeah, that's true, but then I've got all the other stuff that I have to do, which unfortunately you guys don't necessarily see. So what I've tried to do over the past couple months, which does not seem to be working, is mix the two, where we do YouTube videos and we do streaming at the same time. And I'm just a little worried that that makes for poor streaming content and it makes for poor YouTube content. So I'm basically screwing both audiences over. And I don't want to do that. So I've been trying to come up with some ideas so that I can fix the issues that are coming up. And unfortunately, I haven't really been able to come up with any good, solid solutions. So let me give you guys kind of the brainstorming thought process that I've been going down, and you guys can kind of tell me what you guys think and kind of give me some feedback. In the video description down below, there's going to be a poll. I'd love for you guys to go over and watch that, or look at it, give me your input, tell me which of the options you prefer, and then we can kind of get a gauge for that. And this poll will be up for about a week. I've still got the last poll up for the Minecraft server that we're still looking. But I just need some feedback from you guys, because like I said, what you guys enjoy, what makes you guys happy is what works for me. And at the moment, it seems like we've got a little bit of a miscommunication, so I'm wanting to clarify that. So here's the way we've been doing things currently, the way I don't think works. What we basically do is I stream like normal, and then I try to go through the stream footage and cut that into good YouTube clips and then throw that up on YouTube. The problem with that method is I'm interacting more with the stream people, and I'm not interacting so much with you guys. So I'm answering and asking questions on the fly. And with that, we're talking back and forth, and I'm having dialogue with those guys, but I'm not necessarily communicating with you guys. The other issue is there's a lot of downtime. When you record for YouTube, you cut out all the BS. If I go mining for an hour and a half, you guys don't see that. If I make a giant, purple circle in the ground over an hour and a half, you guys don't see that. Well, the benefits for that is, unless you're in the stream and you're chatting with me, that's not very exciting. If you're not in the stream with me, then you're bored. But if you are watching the stream, then it's fun because you can ask questions. Little jokes happen, things along those lines, and it works. Well, the issue that we run into then is I've got 6 hours of footage that I streamed for that day, and then I've got to go through and find the good parts and the bad parts. And you can't exactly watch 6 hours of footage. I mean, you can, but then I'm working 12 hours, and there's just, unfortunately, there's not enough time in the day. And then when you add that up with the fact that I stream, 4 hours a day every week, that's what, 20 hours of footage. If I stream 4 hours, sometimes I go as much as six. If I do 6 times 5, that's 30 hours of footage. So it starts to get kind of crazy and kind of out of control. And unfortunately, when I'm under a time crunch, like I was 2 weeks ago with vacation, and some of you guys have noticed, when I'm editing 37 hours worth of footage, which I was doing that week, unfortunately some things slip through. And when you're dealing, I uploaded 43 video clips that I cut in one day. With 43 video clips, you're going to make mistakes, and that unfortunately means the quality on YouTube slides. And I don't like that. The other option that we tried previously was I would interact with the streamers until we started recording a YouTube video, and then, the wall would come down and I would interact with the YouTubers. The problem with that is I'm not interacting with the streamers. So they're hopping on, asking questions. I'm not answering their questions. And it just seems to kind of not click really well. So the problem that we run into with that is the stream people get screwed over and you guys get good content. So I'm not really sure the best way to balance both of those. And I don't want to cut streaming, and I can't cut YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make them both work. So some of the stuff that I was thinking about doing is, and this is my current idea that would work. I usually wake up, I always stream at the moment for 4 to 6 hours a day. What I would probably do is cut that back to 3 or 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. And then before I get on, I would record my YouTube series. And then when we get on stream, we would have a completely different series for the streamers. So for instance, right now I would record like Agrarian Skies, and I would record Magic Farm 2 before we got on the stream. And you wouldn't see that on stream. And then on stream, we'd have a totally different series. Then what we would do is I would post my normal series on YouTube. They would be, I can keep the face cam on like we've got now because I'm recording with OBS right now and it's working just fine. So you'd have my face cam, you just wouldn't have the chat interaction, but you guys would have much better, more precise, and more cut footage so that you don't end up with, all of the extra stuff, the commercial breaks, the downtime, the dead air, things along those lines. The issue with that is streaming would kind of get trimmed just a little bit, but I think streaming would be a little bit more fun for everybody. Now, there are some of you guys who do like the stream footage. What we would do at that point is at the end of the stream, I would go through and simply kill the commercial breaks, and that's it. And then I would upload the entire night stream to YouTube in its entirety and leave it unedited. So for the folks that like that stuff or miss the stream and want to catch up, they'd have that option, but it would be a completely separate series from YouTube. So that's what I'm thinking. The issue that we're going to run into there is we've got so many series going right now that I can't do everything. So what we would probably end up doing is we kind of slowly transition to where we are. I think at the moment I have 3 series on stream. I'd like to get that to 1 or 2 series on YouTube because I can do 1 or 2 series. That's not a problem. One day I can record, Magic Farm, do 4 episodes. Next day I can record Agrarian Skies, do 4 episodes, and then just kind of cycle them that way. The good news is we'd have to start new series for stream. The other nice thing is we can move through series quicker on stream because when you're on stream, there's a lot of interaction and things along those lines. So if I'm playing 4 hours on and we start a Mad Pack Hardcore series, which I know some of you guys want and I kind of want to play around with, we might go through 14 different worlds in a day. And that would be kind of cool. At the same time, we could cover packs that I might not necessarily do for YouTube because they're a little quirky and things along those lines, but they'd work fine for stream. So that's my current idea. So I'm going to put up a bunch of poll options in the poll. I want to see what you guys think, what you guys would like. I am posting this up on both channels. This will also allow me to start doing more Let's Play content on my Let's Play channel, which I'd like to get back to. I love that channel. It's just been really tough with time, and unfortunately I can't clone myself. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If some of the ideas in the poll aren't there, leave your idea in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, and we'll try and get that going. It's just this whole thing has been really stressing me out because I feel like I'm letting all of you guys down with the current content, and I've been struggling so hard to try and figure out a way to make this work. And I think this is a good idea. I think this is a good idea, but you may have a better one. And my dad always said growing up that, you know, if I'm willing to learn what you learned, but you're not willing to learn what I learned, eventually one of these days I'm going to be smarter than you are. And that's kind of the way it is, because, you know, I can think of ideas all day long, and then one of you guys can be like, well, why didn't you just try this? And it's like, fuck, I never even thought of that. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would like to see, the setup that you guys would like, et cetera, if it's not one of the poll options. And we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys putting up with my ranting and ramblings. I like getting feedback from you guys, because y'all are the ones that keep me in business. You guys are the ones that help pay my bills. And for you guys, I want y'all happy. I want y'all happy at the end of the day, because it's all about you guys. It's not about me. It's about y'all. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like the video, slap that like button. Throw it up on Twitter so other people can see it. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.